Because, you know, I've played with like a million bands, but I've never played with Judas Priest, you know, so we've already written up our own set list. You know, we're going to slide it under their door. Please play these songs for us tonight. I mean, it was more a joke than anything, but hey, you never know. Tyrant, you know, everything tyrant to sinner, you know, victim to changes, beyond the realms of death, you know. Stained Glass is my favorite album, you know. No, you know, you can play all of Painkiller and I'm happy too, you know. Killer stuff, you know. You know, I haven't really thought much about it, you know. Yeah, it's a long time, isn't it? You know, I don't know, you know. You know, when it gets to that 30-year thing, you know, maybe we'll do something special, you know. But you know, I usually have to be reminded about how long it is. You know, I'm still having fun. You know, still feel young, so it doesn't seem like that long. You know. Not in its entirety, no. Just only songs off the first three. Because we're doing this Thrash Fest Classic tour, which everybody's playing only the early stuff, you know. And so we said, yeah, and at first we were going to do all of Bonded by Blood, and then we said, no, we're going to save that, maybe for that 30-year thing, you know, who knows, you know. You know, we've only done it like a few times, like the whole album, you know, back to back, you know. But so we're going to pick stuff off the first three albums. We're going to do some stuff maybe we have never played live, some stuff we haven't played live since like 87, you know. We're going to like pull some different stuff out. It's going to be really cool. How could it not be a success? It's, you know, all these years later, I'm still doing what I love doing, you know, and I make a living off of it. You know, I'd say that's pretty fucking successful, you know, so I'm happy, you know. Yeah, I mean, sure, every career's got its ups and downs, you know, but I don't live for regret, you know. I'm lucky, you know, that how many bands wouldn't like trade fucking one of their fucking testicles to, like, you know, have a almost 30-year career, you know, in music, you know. I'm lucky.
So you're grateful?
Yeah, I'm very grateful, you know. I don't take anything for granted, you know. I'm very appreciative, you know. How do I keep going? Love of the music I play, you know. It's like it keeps you going, keeps you young, keeps you happy, you know. It's like, you know, this is the hardest job in the world to do if you don't enjoy it. You know, being away from family and friends and stuff and traveling constantly. But, you know, I love my job. My job kicks ass. It's awesome. Oh, of course, I miss Paul every day of my life, you know, but, you know, you just, I have a lifetime of memories, you know, to keep me happy, you know, so, you know, he was a legend and he died a legend, you know. Paul motherfucking Bailoff.
And what about the guys last week?
Oh yeah, I talked to Rick actually when I was at the airport flying over here. You know, Rick's doing very well. I miss them all. I miss them as friends. You know, because they're my comrades in destruction. You know, we just wrecked everything together for many years. You know, and you know, and like I said, I got a lifetime of positive memories. You know. You It's like we just want every album to be different, yet every album to be a 100% Exodus album, I mean, sometimes, I think I'm crazy, I get older and I make the songs harder to play, Yeah, I'm supposed to slow down, I think, aren't I? When I'm old, but fuck that, I'm not going to slow down for anything, the band's going to keep going. And, it's like we're going to do exactly what we want to do, and we don't care, about other people's opinions, because that's how thrash metal was born. If I cared what other people thought, that had never made Bonded by Blood, because people thought, the music wouldn't last, and it was way too extreme and too violent for its time, the album's an all-time metal classic, so. Thrash metal is liberating. There are no rules. And that's what's funny is when some people try to put rules on thrash metal now. Oh, the songs are too long, or it's too complex, or this and that. It's like, look, if you were around when thrash metal was born, you'd know that it's the one form of metal with no rules. The only rule is it's got to be heavy. And that's what I live by. It's got to be heavy. Well, I mean, it's like I'm not filling in his shoes because he's Jeff Hanneman, I'm keeping his seat warm. No, it wasn't hard. I had to do my homework. I had to learn a lot of songs, in a short period of time. But, it was an opportunity. What's that? Well, I had to learn like the first 21 or so songs in like a week, and then go to rehearsal the next week. So, but it gave me a chance to Exodus was going to take it easy this year anyway. I was going to take it easy and just do some select shows and write and spend some time at home, and it didn't work out that way. I've been on tour more this year than I have in years, but it gave me a chance to go out and play with some very old friends who I respect and admire, and play some different songs, than what I usually play, which is always Exodus, and it's been fun, it's like totally awesome. The 80s was like a special time, because, that was, when you still had record stores. MTV still showed videos, instead of reality shows. And it was awesome, and that was the band's peak of their success. The funny thing, though, is now I make more money because I'm a little wiser with my money. We know how to make albums, that sound amazing for a lot less money, It's like, and you just also, younger, you're not so financially responsible, It's like, so I'm actually, I guess the best way to say is I know where my money goes. And when you're younger, it's like you let everybody else handle it, and it's like you wonder, where it all went.
It was the right time to save your money.
Yeah, I would have spent it all anyway. Drugs and alcohol and fast women. I don't know. Fucking now, I actually put it in savings accounts.
So what are your upcoming plans?
Just doing this and. And depending on Jeff's recovery, it looks like it might have 2 more Slayer shows this year, and then Exodus comes back. We're doing the Sweden Rock cruise, and then coming back for the Thrash Fest Classic tour, and then I'm going to just start. What's that? Sepultura, Exodus, Destruction, and Heathen, and maybe someone else. Us and Sepultura co-headlining, and so that's going to be fun. And then after the holidays, I'm just going to start writing, seriously. And I've been writing a little bit. But I'm going to just take some time off from touring and just sit down and play guitar. This is Gary Holt from Exodus, and you are watching T-Mobile Music.